You know, they're so quiet and reserved, and they don't dress weird either.
And I can see they've had a great influence on your head already, DC.
They have influenced me.
All right, we'll see more of the Cheesehead fun coming up in Good Morning Oklahoma. They are going to have a lot of cheese, though, and that's what DC is checking out this morning, getting ready for the big game.
Oh, getting ready for the big game is right, and we're doing that at the Rib Crib this morning at 16th and Harvard, and I got lots of friends here with me to help out. But first, we want to talk about all the great food that you can get here at the Rib Crib, and I've got the resident expert on that, Jenny Pino. Hi, Jenny.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. Now, as manager here, you know about this stuff. Now, if we don't want to have to cook and mess with it, can we have you guys do it?
We can cater if you give us a little bit of head notice, and we can do caters at $6.50 a person for a half pound of meat, half pound of side orders, or $4.50 a person, which is a quarter pound of meat, quarter pound a person. And we can deliver it to you. It's if it's over $100, we'll deliver it to you for free. Otherwise, we do have a $10 service charge. And if you want, you can just order a family pack or a super pack and just come in and get them anytime.
And we can just come and walk up and pick stuff up ourselves, right?
Yes, ma'am. You can also call them in if you like.
Smells great. Smell-o-vision, we need it right now. All right, now let's talk to some of these Packer backers, because some of them are kind of scary, and here's one right now. What's your name?
Raleigh Fingers.
You know, I'm so scared that you're not into this at all. What is that on your head?
It's a broadhead.
Of course it is.
Yeah,
Now, do you go to work like this?
occasionally, yes, I do.
Yes, you do. And where do you work?
Out at American Airlines.
Well, I'm sure they're just thrilled that you're there.
I'm sure. Yeah, they're looking forward to me coming out again today.
Now, who is this over here?
I'm Mark Vierthaler, also called Mark Lowe, from one of the organizing members of the Tulsa Packer Backers.
Now, how many members are in the Packer Backers?
We got 562 as of last game, and we'll probably hit 600 by this Sunday.
That is so frightening, Mark. Do you guys have to pay dues or anything?
Just $1 membership for the entire year, and that makes you eligible for door prizes every game day, and we just have a lot of fun.
And you do charitable events, I understand, too.
We had a charity, the Cheeseheads for Charity, this year, in which we raised money for the Emergency Infant Service. We collected change at every game, and we also had a car wash and a charity tailgate party.
Lots going on. Now, tell me your name.
Cheese Whiz Paul.
Cheese Whiz Paul. Now, where is your cheese head, Paul?
It's at home. I didn't wear it today.
Oh, yeah, it's in storage, right? Well, Terry and Frank, as you can see, these are party animals. They're being very subdued right now, but I guess I'll just let them go. You guys want to party today?
Oh, yeah!
I wonder if they'll make it to Sunday at this rate. That's the problem.
I'm telling you, they're going to be so exhausted by Monday morning.
Oh, man. All right, well, we'll check back in with the cheesers a little bit later.
And now you've seen there's only one thing scarier than a cheese head. It's
What's
a
that?
broadhead.
Broadhead, that's a new one.
Oh, well.
It's the Super Bowl, and so we're already getting ready this morning with probably what I could tell is the hopping place of the morning. That's where DC is.
It is the hopping place to be. It's the Rib Crib at 16th and Harvard, and it's the place to go for food, too. And we're going to talk all about their great food and also about the Packer Backers are here with us. But first, I want to start with Karen McCloskey. She's the marketing director here at the Rib Crib. Hi, Karen.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Now, tell us how you can make our life easier on Super Bowl day.
We do a lot of catering right now, a lot. And they bring everything in, all the meats, all the side orders, breads.
Love to hear that.
Square, paper, napkins,
and can we do
Mom doesn't do anything.
Per person? How do we do that?
$6.50 per person.
Okay.
And it's real popular right now.
Oh, yeah, and it looks great. Looks great. Now, this is a family affair. Karen, I'm here with her father and her brother, Brett Chandler, who actually is the owner of all the Rib Cribs. Hi, Brett.
How are you?
Good. And also Don Chandler. We're real excited to have Don here because he's a former Packer. And, of course, he's wearing the right colors for today. Hi, Don.
How are you?
I am doing good. Now, I understand you actually got to play in the championship, the World Championship, before it was Super Bowl. Explain that to us.
Well, you know, when it first started, there was the American Football League and the National Football League, and they didn't like each other very well. So when they played the first two games, they were just called World Championships. And then the third year, when they started to merge, and they named them the American Football Conference and the National Football Conference, and then they were all under the National Football League, and they played the first Super Bowl. So they went back, and it was actually the third Super Bowl. The first two were called World Championship games.
And those are the two you were in?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and you've got two rings to show them. Let's look at those two rings, and then Karen has a ring. Tell us about this one, too.
Well, this is in the first year we won, this is the ring that Coach Lombardi gave us, and they gave our wives this ring. So Karen's got her mother's ring on.
That is so neat.
That is the first championship game in Green Bay, and this is the second. My youngest son, who lives in Houston, wears the first Super Bowl ring.
Don, I got to tell you, those are the size of a Buick, too. They're huge. Now,
Brett, I used to hit Brett in the head with that when he was a little kid.
Were those Packer noogies or something, right?
Yes.
Okay, now what position did you play?
I was the kicker.
All right, now we've got a picture of you here from the 1966 team. There you are, number 34.
Right. quite a group of people.
Oh, yeah. Do you still keep in touch with some of those guys?
Yes, I do. I had some business relationships with several of them and playing a couple of golf tournaments every year with them. They're a great bunch of people.
Now, Don, tell us what's going through the minds of some of these players as they head into this big game.
Well, the ones that have been there before, it's not too bad. Some of the people that haven't been there, and of course Denver's got to be uptight, as the Packers will be too, but you know, once that kickoff starts and it all settles down. It'll be a good football game.
Any guess on the score?
No, I wouldn't. I just hope the Packers win.
Okay. All right. Jerry and Frank.
Wow.
Great group, and I'll tell you what, it's really an honor to be sitting next to this man and the whole family.
Yes, thank Mr. Chandler for both of us, too.
Man.
We're very honored to have him on our show. Thanks. We'll see you
That's
later.
something else. He played for Vince Lombardi, one
See,
of the most legendary coaches of all time.
That's just incredible. Right
That
here in
blows my
Tulsa, our
mind.
own Packer legend.